Hi, it's Hotkey, and welcome to this What's New in Pano2VR version 6 screencast. Right, before I go any further, big shout out to Jonathan Kosh over at Visual Life for supplying me the panoramas and floor plans which I'm using in this video. Right, so this is a What's New. Now, we've actually touched lots of things in Pano2VR, so this is really some of the highlights. So, a new icon, or a different coloured icon. When we click this, Pano2VR opens. We've got a new front end, like a new colour front end. And yeah, but very much like what version 5 used to look like. Okay, gonna click on a project to take you to our first new feature, which is under the tour map. Click that button. You'll see the tour map as always, or had we had it before, but now what we can do is add a floor plan. Now, the reason for this, or what's good about this, is we can now geolocate the floor plan onto maps, and when we drag and drop a panorama onto this, it picks up the GPS data, so we can actually now accurately place map pins. So how we do this is I'm going to measure a distance between 2 points. There we go. This is 6.19 meters. There we go. And then I can geolocate on the map. So I'm just going to change the map to satellite view. We'll type in a postcode. So SC9 to EY. And when we hit return, we're in there. So we can zoom into where we want to be. There we go. Double click, add the floor plan. This is actually the right size because we did the measurement. Had we not done the measurement, you could have grabbed a corner and made it bigger. There we go. So we'll leave it like that. So we'll just drag and drop it onto the area. And then once we're done, we click the button again, come out, and you'll see that the floor plan has got its reference. We could copy this to other floor plans if it was a multi-story building. And now all I need to do is just drag and drop panos into the floor plan, and they'll get the GPS data from the floor plan. There we go. So let's just do that. And just to prove a point, if I now go back to satellite view, you've now got the map pins on the or the map pins in the map. Now this takes me on to another feature. If I press and hold the Shift key, I can select all the map pins. If I press and hold Command, I can move them all around. I can also, if I press Command, I can rotate them. And if I press Shift, I can select a couple, press Command and just move them too. There we go. Or what I can do is select them all again, press the Shift and Command and move the whole lot, keeping the aspect ratio. So yeah, you can transform your map pins on the map quite easily. Right, just going to close this down. I'm going to take us over now to the skin to show you another feature that we've added. And in this time it's a little bit more technical. It's about the position of skin elements. What we've done is made it more relative to the anchoring. So here I've got anchored top left. You can see we've got a little symbol in the tree telling me it's top left. And if I was to set the anchoring to the center, you'll see that it's now all reporting. So there's a little diamond there to say it's in the center. And we're now reporting how far away the element is from the center of the skin. So if I type in 0, 0, that will then center it. There you go. So that's making skin alignment of elements much easier. Okay, just going to touch on the map element. Now obviously in version 5 and in version 6, when we draw this, we can have a map in our panorama. However, because we added a floor plan, we can also now select floor plans to have in this area as well. Now we've got lots of options here, but the one I want to bring your attention to is the auto switch floor plan function. So I'm just going to close this. I won't bother saving. I'm just going to open up another project that I've got. So let's go to a working project, double click and open. There we go. Right, so that's open. I'm just going to publish this out, and you're now going to see the floor plan that we added, and you can see that all the map pins are active. And what I've also done in this project is added a hotspot to come from the ground floor to the first floor. But when I click the hotspot, it automatically changes the floor plan. The reason being is it always shows the floor plan that's active when you've got auto switching turned on. So that's without any actions or commands or anything. It just works. Right, okay, the other thing I want to show you with the skin is we've now got this new button here. So I'm just going to select a new V6 silhouette skin that we've built. And we've now got this button that shows skin configuration. So if you're not a skin junkie and you like the silhouette skin, if I just publish this out, you'll see that we've got the the silhouette skin with, say, a thumbnail menu. Now you might decide you don't want to have the thumbnail menu, so rather than open up the skin editor, what you can do is find the thumbnail menu buttons, deselect that, click OK, republish, and that's it. You've now got the skin without the thumbnails. So that was something that we've added. The other thing I want to bring to your attention is under Tools there is no animation window anymore. What we've done is we've brought the animation in as a panel. So if I take Pano2VR to full screen mode, click the animation button, open the panel, you'll see that it's now the timeline from the animation is a panel that can be undocked and moved to different screens and whatnot, so to give you a bit more space. But it looks very similar, but there are a lot of changes in here. But what I want to do is bring your attention to is we'd click on the tour browser, select animation, double click, add a clip, go back to the tour browser. I'm just going to select another animation, call it clip 2, and add a clip. The reason why I'm showing you this is, apart from the change visually and position, we've got this new sequence. We can have more than one, if you like, clip sequence within the same panorama or the same virtual tour. So if I click the plus key, I'm going to select S2. It could be anything you like. I'm going to call it sequence 2, so S2. And what this does, it allows me to add the clips in a different order. So I'm just going to add these clip 2, clip 1 in sequence 2, and then clip 1 and clip 2 in the default sequence. Now what this does is open up lots of possibilities. Like you could be a virtual tour of a university and you could have an auto tour button that takes you and shows you how to get, say, to the language labs. You can have a button that then takes you to an auto tour to, say, gets you to the music hall or something like that. So there's lots and lots of possibilities with having multiple sequences in the same tour. Right, okay, I just want to show you one last thing before we go, and that's if I open up a new instance of Pano2VR, here we go, just turn off the animation panel. I want to show you what we've done with 360 video. If we drag and drop that into the viewer, you'll see that we've now automatically extracted a clip from the video, and we've also now got video controls in the viewer. I can press play and mute. And not only that, I can pause it. If I wasn't happy with the preview clip or the clip it extracted, I've got a button here to extract another frame. And whilst it's playing, we've got controls like change projection and other things like that. So again, that all works with the animator as well, so we can see exactly what we're animating. There you go, that's all the new things, or some of the new things in version 6. We're going to have lots of documentations and videos to follow, but as always, thanks for watching.